We have Christian representatives, we have Muslim representatives. As they speak, they will introduce themselves and tell about the organization and the purpose. But we have one common goal, that is to demand the establishment of minority commission in Goa. This is a demand that has been going on for a long time. And in 2012, the BJP government itself had taken the initiative under Parlikar government to establish this commission under the 1992 Act. In various states of India, this commission is there. Goa does not have. And we are seeing that subtly there are a lot of issues which the minority people face. Which is why we felt that now is the time that we have to push for. So to begin with, I would request Mr. Iftiaz to introduce himself and throw some points to everyone.
ಒಳ್ಳೆಂದ್ರೆ ಮಸ್ತ ಒಳ್ಳೆಂದ್ರೆ
I'm from the organization called Prudent. We are in the field for the formation of the community and other marginalized section of the society since 2001. So now we have come under one banner by establishing the one aim that we should have Goa Minorities Commission. And that's why we have come together to address commissions. आता तुम्ही पळयला कशे भाशेन आख्या गोंयभर जे मोग आनी मायपास आशिल्लो तो काबार जावन एक काबार जावपाक लागला आनी आमचे मदें जो एकचार आनी मोग आशिल्लो तो वेगळोचार जावपाक लागला. सर आमकां हे कमिशन गोंयांत हाडपाचें गरजेचें, कित्याक हें कमिशन ना जाल्यार आमकां फुडें वचपाक त्रास जाता. आता जे रिलीजियस रायट्स आसा आमचे जे आमी फॉलो करतात थंय पासून आतां बंदिशे येवपाक लागले, आडचण येवपाक लागली. आमी डेली जे आमचे रिलीजियस प्रॅक्टिसीस करताले ते करतात. तशेंच आमचे बुरियल ग्राउंड्स जे आशिल्ले, बुरियल ग्राउंड आमचे आतां जे पयलीं आशिल्ले ते सेक्युलेटेड मीन्स कमी जावपाक लागला जागो. आनी जसो पॉप्युलेशन वाडला तसो आमचे बुरियल ग्राउंडाक जी गरज आशिल्ली ते हे सरकारान आमकां दिवचे आशिल्ले, पूण ते तांचे वयल्यान कांयच प्रयत्न यत्न जावचे. तर आमकां हे गोवा मायनॉरिटी कमिशन गरजेचें, कित्याक आमचे जे रायट्स आसा एज अ मायनॉरिटीज ते आमकां मेळूंक लागले ना. आमी अशें जायते पळयतात की आमचे विरुद्ध जे हेट स्पिचीस जावपाक लागले आख्या गोंयभर, ते स्टॉप जावपाक जाय आशिल्ले आनी ते स्टॉप जायना आनी ताचेर तरी बंदिश येवपाक जाय आशिल्ली या कारवाय जावपाक जाय आशिल्ली, ते जायना. हेट स्पिचीस चालूच आसता आनी एटॅक्स जे आसात रिलिजियस मॉन्युमेंटाचेर जावं, ते मुस्लिमाचे जावं, ते क्रिश्चनाचे जावं, चर्चीचे जावं, या क्रॉसाचेर जावं, या मस्जिदेचेर जावं, ते वाडत वयता. ते स्टॉप जावपाक जाय, ते जावंक ना, ते जायना. आनी आतां आमकां जे भाशेन आमचे वेगळोचार जो चालू आसा तेजेर बंदिश हाडपाची गरज आशिल्ली, पूण त्या सरकारा वतीन कांयच बंदिश येवंक ना. ताका लागून एक प्रॉब्लम जावपाक जाय. तर आमी मागता की आमी सगळे गोंयचे जे क्रिश्चन जावं, हिंदू मुस्लीम जावं आनी जे आतां मार्जिनलायज सेक्शन आसा तांच्या खातीर गोवा मायनॉरिटीज कमिशन येवपाची गरज इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट फॉर द कम्युनिटी. आमी आनी एक हे पळयता की जेन्ना आमी मिटिंग्सा खातीर, पब्लीक रॅलीजा खातीर या आमच्या प्रोटेस्टा खातीर जेन्ना आमी प्रोहिबिशनाक घालतात तेन्ना आमकां हे डिनाय करतात. आनी हे एक्चुअली इट्स अ कॉन्स्टिट्युशनल रायट ऑफ एवरीबडी आनी आमकां ते रायट्स दिवपाकूच जाय आशिल्ले, पूण ते दिनात. अशे जायतेच बंदिशे हाडून प्रोड्यूस करपाक लागले. आमी पळयल्यात की रायट्स म्हणटा ते नाशिल्ले गोंयांत, पूण सावड्डे जे जाले आनी तशे भाशेन आमचे जायते मुस्लिमांच्यो गाडयो जळयल्यो बिझनस हेचेर ताणी अटॅक केले आनी मागीर घराचेर अटॅक केले आनी आतां जे प्रोसेशन जे करतात रिलिजियस प्रोसेशन ते मुद्दाम ते मस्जिदीचे फुटल्यान दर्गाचे फुटल्यान काडून थंय लोकांक इन्स्टिगेट करतात. हे सगळे जे सिस्टम एक गोंयांत नाशिल्ले, ही पद्दत म्हणटा ती गोंयांत नाशिल्ली, तर हे जे येवन एक भरपूर कम्युनिटीमध्ये एक वेगळोचार आणि एक गॅप तयार करून दवरला आणि तो स्टॉप जावपाक जाय. ताका लागून आमी मागतात की हे असेंब्लीक कशे भाशेन गोवा मायनॉरिटी कमिशन एस्टॅब्लीश जावपाक जाय, बिल पास जावपाक जाय आनी आमकां जे अधिकार आसा एज अ मायनॉरिटी जशे दुसरे स्टेटीन आसा, कर्नाटका जावं महाराष्ट्रा जावं या दुसरे स्टेटीन आसा, ते भाशेन आमकां ते तांकां मेळटा ते सुविधा ते आमकांय मेळपाक जाय हांगा एज अ मायनॉरिटीज. तर हांव मागतां ते सरकारा कडेन बी आनी जे MLAs आसात जे असेंब्लीन उलयतले तांणी हे बिलाक सपोर्ट करचो आनी आमकां कशे भाशेन गोवा मायनॉरिटीज कमिशन बील पास करचें.
Next, I ask Mr. Safarin to introduce himself and also to shed light on what happened in 2012, just summarize what acts is, and what we feel has to be the composition of the minority commission.
Yes, I am Safarin of Prudent, a very simple man, interested in social happenings and environmentalist of Goa. Okay, I'm happy to be here today because, as you know, we are touching upon a very important topic, that is the Minorities Commission for our state, Goa. To recall, you would know that way back in 1993, the National Commission for Minorities Act was passed, and it was only 20 years later that the Goa government under then Manohar Parrikar in 2012 tabled the Minorities Commission bill in the Assembly, and the governor then agreed and gave permission for it to be discussed. Unfortunately, what happened from 2012 till now, 13 years more later, that's about 33 years after the National Minorities Bill was passed. What happened then, we do not know. And the government owes an explanation to the people of Goa, especially the minorities, to tell us what really happened in the last 13 years. Why we have not seen any further discussion or work on this National Commission. All right. Then we look into the Act and we find that there are some lacunae which we would like to address. I would like to address just a few of them. One is about the powers of the Commission. What actions it ought to have. And the first one I would like to say is, this Commission depends mainly on petitions. If there is some problem, somebody has to petition the Commission. Only then it's supposed to take action. No, you would like it to have suo motu powers, to investigate or come on its own whenever there is some problem on the minorities front. Suo motu powers has to be there in one of its functions. What else? It has to have a very strong investigative powers. It has to be able to call, summon, demand witnesses, documents, etc. without interference. It ought to have powers to even get government agencies to cooperate with it. What else? Then we really need to look into something which is so important and which the present bill, I think the 2012 bill has lapsed, am I right? It has lapsed. 2012 till now, I don't think. We would have to look into the making of a new Minorities Commission bill now. And one thing there is, we would like to add that is to make a factual assessment of the representation of minorities in the services of the government undertaking, quasi-government bodies, municipal corporations, municipal councils, Zilla Parishads, Panchayat Samitis and village panchayats. And in case the representation is inadequate, to suggest ways and means